Friday morning. It is May 22nd, coming to you live from Victory Park in downtown Dallas. I'm Ron Corning.
And I'm Alexa Economos. We've got Corporal Nick working on some traffic trouble spots this morning, especially with the Dallas Knicks master, and meteorologist Greg Fields is getting us started outside in the plaza with the good folks from Carry the Load as we get into a long and rainy Memorial Day weekend. Good morning to you, Greg.
And good morning, everyone. Yes, we're out at our party on the plaza. Folks from Carry the Load, DJ LC in the house, Durham Middle School in the house. Getting ready for the holiday weekend. It is going to be a wet one, though. A little mist and drizzle out here for us right now. And we will have some rain that will move into our northwestern counties a little bit later as we get into the morning hours. Let's go to radar and we'll show you that. So we'll talk more about that. In the meantime, we'll try to keep things going out here on the plaza while it's still dry for now. Now, guys, let's take it back inside to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Greg.
And a live look right now at our party on the plaza. Carry the Load here this morning, plus the kids from Durham Middle School. And we want to know what your Memorial Day plans are. How will you honor our nation's veterans? Tweet us at Ron Corning, at WFAA Alexa. Just be sure to use the hashtag #IamUp. We're back in a moment. From Carry the Load are here for our party on the plaza, helping to restore the true meaning to Memorial Day. They are joined with some school kids from Durham Elementary in Mesquite. We'll head outside with them coming up. Welcome back. We are outside right now, our party on the plaza with the good folks from Carry the Load and the kids from Durham Elementary in Mesquite up early with us. And thank you for joining us. We're joined by Todd Boating of Carry the Load, a former Marine. And we were talking about how large this has grown. This is the 5th year now. And we talk about restoring the true meaning to Memorial Day. This is not about mattress sales. It's not about barbecues. It's about honoring our nation's veterans and their families and the sacrifices they make. So how are we doing? Have we made an impact?
We've made a huge impact, and it's getting bigger each year. I mean, it's almost growing exponentially. And our goal is to get 1 million people by 2020 involved in this. And I'd like to see that just in Dallas, not just nationwide, and I think we're on our way.
And we have been tracking the walk. We've been trying to with our Jim Douglas, who we checked in yesterday with in Arkansas with the rain and everything. And when you walk with these veterans and their families, what kinds of stories do you hear?
Oh my gosh, that just gave me chills thinking about it when I was out in North Carolina. Just, you know, some of the wounded veterans that were walking with us. I mean, people literally without legs, but yet making it up and down hills. You know, the families of the fallen, you know, like the folks to my left. I mean, you know, there's just when a hero goes down, there's a lot more left behind than just their memory. And you know, one of the things we do is raise a lot of money for our nonprofit partners, such as the Todd Crodel Foundation, and there's a lot of impact that still happens as a result of their passing.
And a lot of those groups help not just the veterans and their families, but first responders and their families. And you mentioned Todd Crodel, and his brother Kurt is here to join us this morning. Your brother is a fallen Dallas Fire Rescue firefighter who was lost in 2011. Can you show us his picture? We all know him, but could you tell us a little bit about him and what the foundation does?
Yeah, Todd was an 18-year veteran, Dallas Fire Department, and Todd loved his family. He loved the Lord above anything else, but he loved to fight fire. And so we began the foundation in a conversation really in November of 2013 with his chief, Kenny Moore, to begin. The first thought was to begin a scholarship in Todd's memory. He just believed in education, the power of education, and so that's where it started. And then we just didn't want it to end there. We wanted to go beyond that, to be able to help other line of duty families, to help firefighters and their families within the department, and just to do whatever we could to help the department and really to pay back for what folks have done for us.
Well, you certainly are, and it's a beautiful legacy for your brother, and we thank you so much for all that you've done, for your brother's service, for your service to our country. And we want to let you know all the information. It starts on this Sunday. If you would like to help honor our nation's veterans, the Dallas Memorial March will be at Rivershawn Park at 3:30. That's when the opening ceremonies begin, and the march starts at 4. It goes all the way into Memorial Day. We'll be there with you, by the way, on News 8 Daybreak on Monday with Carry the Load. So that's the information. You can go to carrytheload.org to find out more. Ron? Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us here for News 8 Daybreak. It is 5:30 on the dot. I'm Alexa Economos.
And I'm Ron Corning, and we have a lot going on here, Corporal Nick. Of course, keeping an eye on traffic, but we are here with Carry the Load on the plaza. And Greg, There's just a little bit of a sprinkle in the air. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. What's in the forecast? All right, Greg, thank you. And our party on the plaza continuing here this morning. We have some folks from Durham Middle School joining us, as well as, well, everyone supporting Carry the Load, restoring the true meaning of Memorial Day and asking the question, who are you carrying? We'll be back right after this. Along with Alexa Economos, DJ LC is here, and the great folks from Carry the Load. Their relay taking them from West Point, New York to Dallas on Sunday, culminating with a big ceremony on Memorial Day at Rivershon Park. We'll have the details coming up.
They are quite the crowd, and of course we're talking about how the weather is going to affect Memorial Day plans for the weekend. So let's check in right now with meteorologist Greg Fields. And good morning, Greg. We also want to hear from you this morning. What are your plans this weekend, and how will you honor the nation's veterans? Use the hashtag #IamUp. And we are also outside on the plaza. The good folks from Carry the Load are here helping to restore the true meaning to Memorial Day. We'll hear how this all benefits our veterans, our first responders, and their families. Keep it right here.
All right, we are back here this morning talking about Carry the Load. Their mission is to restore the true meaning of the Memorial Day holiday, which of course is to honor those who have given the ultimate sacrifice in defending our country. Stephen Hawley is a former Navy SEAL, joining us now, co-founder of Carry the Load, now in its 5th year. We've been with you all along the way, and we have seen this grow in leaps and bounds.
Absolutely. WFA has been a great partner, and to think, here we are going into our 5th year, and we've gone over the $5 million mark as far as raising money for other nonprofits that are serving military, law enforcement, fire and rescue.
So for those who don't know, last month this started out with a relay from West Point, New York, and we followed Jim Douglas along the way through the rain in Arkansas as they make their way into Dallas.
We've had someone on the road walking from West Point, New York to Dallas 24/7 since April the 28th. And they'll be here Sunday afternoon to kick off the Dallas Memorial March.
And we're going to give people more information on that, but you asked the question, who are you carrying? And that is sort of a symbolic effort to carry someone you care about. And among those is Kurt Crodel, whose brother Todd died in the line of duty as a firefighter, a Dallas firefighter, back in 2011. And I know there's never any closure when you lose someone as you lost your brother, but does it bring you any peace to know that so many people support this?
Absolutely does. You know, one of our fears was we just didn't want Todd to be forgotten. He's a good man and lived a good life, and so we want to carry on his legacy. And so our foundation has helped us to do that. And I would say, yeah, it's brought some healing for us as well.
And a case in point that this is not just about our veterans, it's also about first responders and their families, all this money being raised to help them as well. Here's the information you need to know about the ceremony kicking off in Rivershon Park. The opening ceremony is at 3:30 this Sunday. They will march from 4 p.m. Sunday all the way through 12:15 on Monday. Go to carrytheload.org for more information, and it really is a great Memorial Day event at Rivershon Park. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Steve. Nice to see you. Thank you, Kurt. And thank you, Carry the Load. Much appreciated. All right, Alexa, back into you.
All right, Ron, thank you. These folks are okay.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's ridiculous. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us here for News 8 Daybreak. It is Friday morning, May 22nd. DJ LC is helping our guests from Carry the Load this morning. Get ready for the Memorial Day weekend, and we are glad you are waking up with us here. I'm glad the rain held off this morning for our Carry the Load event here at our party on the plaza. They have gone the distance to remind us what Memorial Day is all about, remembering those who have given the ultimate sacrifice, and let's remember them this Memorial Day. Don't forget, Rivershon Park on Sunday. The big event is kicking off, running all the way into Memorial Day weekend. Have a great one, everyone. Enjoy your holiday. We'll see you back here on Monday morning.